Imagine 2025. You're going to take your career to another place, a place where you don't experience dread, anxieties, maybe even depression about where you're working. I know exactly how that feels because it's my story and it's why I help people now navigate those leadership challenges, those unseen politics, and really help people break through in their career by bringing your values and your career goals together. Now, I don't want to share you all my words this weekend. I do want to make sure that you hear from some of my clients. So here we go. Let's just jump into this with our first testimonial. I'm going to move me out the way of Rich so you can see him. I'm going to read these out because these are his words. I just want to follow along with me here and let's get some feeling in you so you can make your decision really quick. Before James and I reconnected, I had just taken on a new role as a chief operating officer and didn't feel I had the necessary tools and skills in my armory yet. That sound familiar? You need more skills. After we started, it only took 3 sessions to transform my ambition, which he thought was already big, and identify new opportunities to excel in his role. After 30 days, he was able to handle situations that tested his knowledge, patience, and experience easily. Yes, he was working with a very difficult CEO. Is that you? Do you deal with a very difficult CEO? It's been nearly 2 years since we started coaching. I've reached my goal of becoming a much more rounded COO. The business has grown top line revenues by 70% in that time. And yes, I can hold my hand up and say I am responsible for some of that growth. It's a really powerful statement there from Rich. Let's keep going. Here we go. This is Liz, a senior manager who moved to director in the software and technology field. If that's you, if you're somebody in technology, it's where I came from. I grew from junior data analyst up to the managing director seat. And I thoroughly enjoyed the journey, but there were lots of things that I learned along the way that I feel you deserve to know. Here's what she says. I've experienced more clarity and leadership during our time together. Your Career Accelerator program has taught me how to connect to my passion. Before, I needed clarity and direction regarding making a meaningful contribution to the world with my expertise. Yeah, she wanted to play bigger. I don't want you to play small. Stop playing small. You're playing too small. That's what's causing your frustration because the dream you have for yourself is much bigger than what you're doing. Coaching with you has helped me organize my thoughts, prioritize my goals, and pursue my passion. After 3 months, so much has changed for me personally and professionally. So, this signature program client going through a 3 month program to prioritize goals, that just removes all that mental clutter, gets rid of all of the concern you're giving to your career right now that you no longer need to worry about. Let me get my words out this morning. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is Supriya, and I love this story because it didn't end on one transition, it ended on two, and she's still in that role growing today. Before enrolling in the program, I was working as a lead product manager and hadn't figured out how to land a director position. This is you, pay attention. After joining the program, I selected a date 60 days from where I was. I wrote out a note in my calendar, get an executive product position. This is possible. It can be done quicker and it can be done slower. It really depends on where you are. I built my campaign exactly as James outlined, and after securing 5 conversations in the first 7 days, I was already into 3 interview funnels. And look at this. It took 7 days to get 3 interviews, but prior to that, it took 6 months to get 3 responses. My salary jumped from 150K to 180K, and I joined the #1 company in the events industry. You can probably guess who that is. It didn't end there. No, it didn't work out. That role didn't work out for me. I chatted to James. We did a follow-up campaign only 8 months later. So we've worked together. She's got a role. 8 months later, we're back in the business again. I'm now the executive principal product manager for a $10 billion market cap company with a new base salary of 230K. Look at that, $80,000 in 8 months. It's a significant return on investment for what happened with Supriya. I love that story, and it's not ended. She's just at the beginning. She's just at the beginning. So much more to come from that story. Okay, this is Kim. I'm going to keep moving me around. I hope I'm not making you dizzy moving me around. I've gained greater focus and confidence throughout our time working together. Your signature program, the 3 month program, connected me to my true purpose. In just 3 months, I've experienced profound changes in my personal life and professional journey. I think that's really important to make the distinction. This is holistic development. I just don't focus on your career. I make sure that you are growing. You in growth changes you in your career. You're incredible, she says. Thank you very much, Kim. We're really good friends. Thank you for empowering people to discover their purpose and make a lasting difference in their lives. She moved from director to vice president of customer success. This is a really big win, this story. Okay, last one. I think this is the last one I'm going to run through today. This is Dan, a vice president in the technology field. Known each other an awful long time, but this is such a humdinger of a story. I took James's claim of re-energizing me in 7 days and hand delivering to me a customized for me career plan for the next 1 to 2 years. I took that seriously. I was a vice president when I joined the program. After joining, I worked on a 30-day goal and a longer term 180-day goal. Working with James, I put dates on my calendar to get things done. So vital. I built my career plan exactly as James outlined, and after a week, I was already energized. After 2 weeks, I was focused in my calendar, and at the 30-day deadline, I identified a new source of income. Whoops. Before 90 days, I negotiated a healthy exit payment. This was substantial. This is a really healthy exit payment. And my employer parted ways, ready for their next chapter. In my new role, I'm already earning 45% more basic compensation, and my earnings are now uncapped. They were capped before. Key thing, most people cap their earnings and don't realize you can negotiate these things. I'm staggered where I find myself in the next short 8 months. It's a wonderful story. Not, I'm still working together with Dan. I can't believe what we're going to do in 2025. This is only a fraction of his story. He's doing so much good in the world, and that's because of our conversations and relationships together. We are now really good friends. We know each other inside out. We know a lot about each other's families. He's known about my recent heartache and heartbreak in my own life, and he's been so supportive, and I just can't say enough good things about him. Okay, so what am I doing here? I wanted to give you the voice of the customer and tell you how people experience this program in their words, not mine, because our Black Friday offer is closing down. It closes down Monday, tomorrow, the 2nd of December at 11:59 Pacific time. All you need to do to claim the offer, you don't have to start right now, you just have to claim the offer. This is 50% more coaching for free. I'm going to extend the accessibility to me and the affordability of this program so you get a killer deal. Direct message me Black Friday, claim 50. No obligation, just an obligation to do a phone call, find out more about the program, see if it's a good fit, if we sort each other out. And if that's a good team, we'll go for it. But here's a good thing. I'm going to throw in here 4 exclusive bonuses. So the first one is a personal branding checklist. I want you to stand out with more authority and credibility. So when people are looking for you for opportunities, you're the choice, the single choice. This is what happens with my clients. Then I'm going to go through some executive scripts with you, 10 executive scripts that you can use in your emails and your SMS, tactics and strategies that make a difference and you get immediate responses. So there's no waiting to find out, what's my boss thinking? They're going to reply to you in the moment. And if you've got a great boss and you're struggling with other people in your peer group, we'll get great responses from them too. You'll be amazed at what comes back when you use psychological triggers in your messaging. So that's 10 scripts. I'm also going to give you 3 ways to get past your plateau right now. So in the next 7 days, or whenever you start working with me, you get that document, bang. Within 7 days, you're already going to be in momentum. 3 ways to move to momentum super fast. I'm going to give that to you too. And then the last thing I'm going to give to you is a VIP coaching program for a friend, a colleague, a family member, whoever you like. It can be a cousin. That's happened many times. People like to send me their cousins. And I work with them one-on-one and I give them a 3-step strategy plan. And we never exchange there's no commercial terms. It's just me giving time to those people to help them win. And it works great. There's no risk for you here. You can do a phone call with me, figure out if it's right for you. We'll figure out if we're a team. Sorry, I may reject you. If you don't fit my program, I will tell you, and I'll tell you exactly why and the things you can do so that you do fit, or I may even make a recommendation for you to go elsewhere. But one thing I'm going to give to you, even if you give me money and we invest in this as a 100% customer satisfaction, money back guarantee, this is risk free. After 14 days, if you decide you don't want to work with me, that's okay. You'll keep all the bonuses, you'll keep the coaching calls, you'll keep the transcripts of those coaching calls, everything I've given to you in the first 2 weeks, which will be around your clarity and your energy, some incredible information in those first 2 weeks. You get your money back and we can walk away. We'll still be friends. I'll still cheer you on like crazy because that's my role. I'm the coach. I'm the one stood on the sideline. You're the player. You're the one on the field making the plays. We do this as a team. And if you think about the best teams who've ever experienced that, coach, whether it's Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan, whether it's Tom Brady and that guy, the Patriots. See, I don't even know these guys. Bill Belichick, that's his name. All right. I'll see you inside. DM me, Black Friday Claim 50. I cannot wait to work with you. See you soon.